All right, guys, welcome to DJ Show, and this is Champions League week. Yeah, there's a couple of interesting games coming up this week. Yeah, we have Atletico Madrid, Arsenal, and Chelsea. Chelsea Ajax, and then Liverpool Frankfurt. Yeah, so let's talk about Liverpool for a moment. Yeah, you know, Liverpool have been struggling. That it's not going out there. We were losing the game against Man U was not what I was expecting from them, but it happened. They lost 3 games. They lost more than 3 games, but in the Premier League they lost 3 games against Crystal Palace, Chelsea, and then they lost against Man U this weekend. So Liverpool fans will actually want to see Liverpool back to winning ways. Back to being top of the table, because at this point they are not there anymore. So Liverpool fans will really want to see them at that place again. But you know, like I always say, it's football. Anything can happen in football. But again, Liverpool spent a lot of money this season by good players, quality players, and these players at the board, they were really doing good in their previous club. Yeah. And then Liverpool went out there, got these players, they brought these players in, hoping that or thinking that things will work out the way they planned. But at this moment, things are not going the way Liverpool planned. So it's actually crazy. It's actually crazy to see what is happening with Liverpool at this point. But I just pray and I hope that they'll be back, to winning games, because the fans really want to see that. But for me, it will be bad though. It will be bad to sit there, to lose, a little bit. So yeah, and there's something else I want to say here. You know, last season when was it last season? No, not last season. A couple of seasons back then. When Chelsea were struggling. To just spend a lot of money that season to buy players, and things were not going really good for Chelsea because they spent a lot of money to buy players, and they're not buying. Should I say they're not buying the right players, or should I say they're not buying what fans felt that they should go out there and buy? But at this point, things are working a little bit. Things are working out for Chelsea, yeah. And I don't want to mention this guy's name. I don't want to call anybody's name here, but this particular person, he's he was a he was a Liverpool player back then. I wouldn't say he's a Liverpool legend. You know, he will be out there criticizing Chelsea so much. He'll be criticizing Chelsea, that Chelsea are losing, like Chelsea have lost 3 games in a row, or they have lost 4 games in 1 week or 2 weeks, and all that. But at this moment, at this point, I'm not saying anything. He's just quiet. He's not saying anything. Even if he say anything, he'll be backing his club, because he was once a legend of that club. So yeah, he will back the club. He's just quiet because Liverpool spent a lot of money, buying these players. Yeah, they spent a lot of money to buy these players, not just like good players. And because you cannot have that kind of players in your squad and then you end up losing more than 3 games. Yeah, you're losing back to back. It's not say you lost today, you won tomorrow, and something like that. But this one, they lost 3 Premier League games in a row. Come on. So the game between Liverpool and Frankfurt at this point, I really don't know what's going to happen in that game. They might end up losing the game again or winning. I really can't tell what will happen in that game, but it's crazy. It's crazy if you look at the whole thing, because Liverpool they have dropped. So something's wrong with Liverpool at this point, and the only person who can answer this question is Liverpool. It's Slots. He's the only person who can answer this question that was really wrong. He's the right person to tell you that, okay, this is what is wrong with Liverpool at this point. they're not playing the way I wanted to play. My plans and my tactics are not working for them. But he won the league. He won the Premier League with his first season. He won the league with Liverpool. So if his tactics or whatever is not working according to, are not going his way, then what's wrong? What is wrong at this moment that Liverpool can't win any game? What's wrong that Liverpool are losing 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row? Like, it's crazy. So the game between Liverpool and Frankfurt will be intense because they will want to win that game so they can get back to being Liverpool, back to winning games and all that. So the game between Liverpool, Frankfurt, who do you think is going to win that game between these two teams? Is it Liverpool, or will they lose a game? Normally the last goal, or if you notice the game between Chelsea and between Chelsea, Crystal Palace, and Man U, that it's like I don't know how it works. I don't know how the whole thing works for them, but it's always at the dying minute. Always at the dying minute. Why would you allow that to happen at the dying minutes when you're drawing or winning, and then at the dying minutes of the game you lose? So what's really wrong with Liverpool? And the game between Liverpool and Frankfurt is going to win the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.